It's not like before. My previous large dish porcelain was cut from bricks first, then lay tiles on the outside. It costs both materials and labor, and it's heavy. This time I just used these tiles to splice. The bottom tiles are 80 centimeters. The side is 25 centimeters high. When I bought this tile, it is 40 centimeters high. I cut it yesterday. Cut into 25 centimeters height. Then I bought some tile work from the internet. Vegetable porcelain accessories back. It is much easier to splice with this accessory. This is a one line. Used where two tiles meet. Use this below. Use this above. These are the four corners of the vegetable porcelain. It has a corner. This is used above. This is used below. Then this accessory. It is made of aluminum alloy. It still looks pretty thick. Stainless. The height of the foot is 10 centimeters. There are 20 centimeters. I am 10 centimeters tall. This foot was threaded like this when I bought it. It is packed separately to put these two together. The thread is about 2 or 3 centimeters. Screw it in. If your ground is uneven, then this thread can be screwed to the bottom. You can adjust the height of the foot slightly. My land should be relatively flat, so I always screw it up after the tiles are installed. If it's not flat, just loosen this up a little bit, so we can fine-tune it a little bit. About half a centimeter, or a little bit uneven. Just twist it to adjust the height. I'm going to assemble this now. When the bottom is done, you can turn this tile over. Use the reverse side up. For the four corners, use this belt. Put this accessory on the corner. Then the place where the two tiles in the middle connect. Just use this one line. This brick can be taken away. Use this screw. First connect this base and this tile together. He will provide you with all these screw tools. Tighten until there is resistance. The hole in the middle does not need screws. He has no threads. Two tiles spliced together. The middle accessory. A tile only needs to take up half of its space. Then push this side in to tighten it. Then tighten the screw until it has a firm grip. That's it. This corner is a bit uneven, not close to the ground. You can loosen the base a little bit. Fine tune. Let it stick to the ground. Okay, that's it. Next, put on the next piece, just piece by piece. Just make as many tiles as you want. Just add a few more of this accessory. Two tiles like this. It's firmly connected. The last tile I used is 800*400 because the width of 800. The last tile I have left is too narrow, I think, so I used a 400 wide. Just use this kind of corner accessories for the four corners. The place where two tiles are connected is made of this straight line. The bottom is already installed. Now install the side tiles. This side is the end, or this side is the bottom. Then this head must also be pushed to the bottom. Then put this 90-degree corner accessory on it. This requires a cross-shaped household knife. This side panel and accessories. There are two more screws to install. The two screws above are for connecting the side panels. The two screws below are for connecting the bottom plate. Now let's take the clip in the middle. Put it on there too. Tighten the screws on the side. After the connection above is completed, side and this accessory, install these 2 screws as well. The 2 holes above are for connecting the side panels, the 2 screws below for connecting the bottom plate. Good. After finishing the puzzle, there is a gap around him. This will drain the water. No need to drill drainage holes at the bottom. The 10 cm high corner at the bottom. Let the bottom of the rapeseed hang in the air and not stick to the ground. Rapeseed will also be more breathable, good for cleaning. I didn't use bricks to support this corner, because I used bricks before. I have used both hollow and solid ones. It's been a long time. The brick is always damp. There will be a lot of slugs hiding in it. It's like a slug's house. So I chose this aluminum alloy accessory this time. There's no way bugs can hide in this. Aluminum alloy does not rust. More durable. The geotextile used to pad the old vegetable pond, or put it under the pad. Because there are gaps around, afraid it will leak out. If you put geotextile on it, there will be no leakage. Some places above, if the gap is a little bigger, you can use a small piece of copper cloth to clip it to this edge. This way it won't fall off. Tighten the screws again. I can't even pull it off. Then the same thing happens below. Loosen the screw and put it in. In this way, he won't have the problem of leaking soil. When you turn the soil, I won't say to take off this cloth. This card is very tight. When I finished making this rapeseed yesterday, it's almost dark. Taking advantage of the evening time, quickly pulled out the seedlings I'd pulled out earlier. Plant it back. Finally, let me share with you the size of my rapeseed. It is 80 centimeters long. Mine is 3.6 meters long. If your space is wide, you can do it longer. If the place is narrow, you can make it shorter. Then the height. Total height is 35 cm. The lower corner is 10 centimeters high. The tiles for filling soil in 25 cm. The thickness of the soil layer I am filling now. It's about 20 centimeters. There is about 5 centimeters of soil left on top to prevent the mud from splashing out when it rains. So leave 5 centimeters on it. 20 centimeter soil layer without soil. We grow leafy vegetables. Ordinary fruits are enough. So don't worry about the soil layer not being thick enough. Big dishes I used before were all cut with bricks. Tiles that are cut and then pasted on the outside. This will cost a lot more in terms of materials and labor. And there is another one on the roof. Will increase the weight-bearing problem. So, won't use the brick cutting method this time. Use this kind of accessories and tiles to install it myself. In this way, the first thing is to save material costs. The second is to save labor costs. Installed it by myself. The third thing is that it is easy to disassemble and assemble. There is also a fourth and most important reason. This bottom is suspended. Don't worry about fertilizer water corroding the ground for a long time. Damage waterproofing. Or you want to plant large flowers, large fruit trees, perennial trees. Its root system is very powerful. There is a little seam will grow in. Damage your waterproofing. If your bottom is empty, it acts as an air cutter. Roots grow out. Will naturally dry up slowly. Won't grow outwards anymore. So you can also use this accessory plus tiles. Make some smaller planter boxes. Used to plant perennial flowers or fruit trees. That's a very good method too. Fifth, this is the sample tile with aluminum alloy accessories. If you calculate the overall price, it is relatively economical. My dish is 80 centimeters wide, 3.6 meters long, 0.88 square meters, close to 3 square. The cost is 100 tiles. The accessories are about 260 yuan. Total cost, 360 yuan. Buy tiles. Don't buy the tiles that are on sale. Buy sample tiles. The tiles that originally sold 4 dozens of yuan each. It is a sample. Might sell for a few bucks. Maximum 10 yuan per piece. My 80/80 bottom tile costs 10 yuan each. The side 80/40 is 5 yuan per piece. Some places may even be cheaper. You can buy one piece for $1 or $2. If you go to a tile wholesale place or a place close to the tile manufacturer, you can also get the discarded tiles that others don't want. Or there are some broken tiles. That's totally free. Take it back. Just cut to the size you need. That way the cost is reduced. Take some effort to carry it upstairs. 6th word. Ceramic tiles are relatively durable, will not deform due to high temperature, or it may collapse after long-term use. Even if you accidentally break a piece, it's also easy to replace. When buying tiles, prepare a few more pieces. Something goes wrong after that, just unscrew the screw and replace it. We will replace whatever is broken. Don't have to replace the whole thing. Today's video hopes to give people who like planting a reference for friends who want to plant on the roof. If you want to plant porcelain, try to choose some materials relatively durable and a little more refined. Another thing is to consider that the bottom should be empty. Empty words won't damage the waterproofing, so this is very important. Another is the ease of installation. Easy to disassemble and assemble. It's best if you can do it yourself, right? Otherwise, you go ask the master. The wages are quite expensive now.